Hey, what's up, Facebook? Yes, I'm rocking the Peyton Manning jersey. And before y'all get on me, yes, I know they got their butts kicked in the Super Bowl, but you know what? That's perfectly fine. There's always next year. Manning's still my hero, so for anybody who's going to post on here hating on Peyton Manning, go ahead. Like I said, I ain't got no reason to hate. You shouldn't either. This video is going to be the first start of my actual journey. There's been a lot of people who have been complimenting me on my weight loss, about how much weight I lost, wanting to know how I did it, where it came from, what inspired me to do it. So I'm going to try to put this in as least amount of videos as possible. First off, I'm going to tell you the story. February 2nd, 2012, I went to the doctor because I was having chest pains, and the doctor did some x-rays and everything, and he came in the room after he weighed me. And I was 545 pounds. Normally I would have been scared to say that, but I'm not going to let fear be an obstacle anymore. I was 545 pounds, 27 years old. And I remember he came in there and he had seen me many times before, and I told him I was going to do everything I could to lose weight, but I didn't. You know, I found comfort in food. Food was always something that I found comfort in. But he looked me dead in my eyes and he told me, "You're dead by 30. He said, "You're 545 pounds, your heart can't take much more. You know, you're not willing to work with me, you're not willing to work with anybody. You're killing yourself, and I refuse to work with you." When a doctor tells you that he refuses to see you anymore because you refuse to do what you need to do to be healthy, it kind of hits you. So I went home that night. My dad, for the first time in a long time, put his arms around me and started to cry. And I knew why he was crying. It's because no parent wants to ever say goodbye to their child, especially 27 years old. So I made a decision. I went outside that night. I went for a walk around the block, and I said, I'm not going to leave my parents. I'm not going to have my brother say goodbye to his brother before his time was up. I wasn't going to have my parents say goodbye to their son. I wasn't going to do that. So it all started with a first step. I stepped off that porch the next day, and I decided every day I'm going to take one more step and one more step until I'm healthy. 2 years later, February 2nd, 2014, I'm down 311 pounds. The healthiest I've ever been. My doctor almost had tears in his eyes because he saw somebody that he thought was going to be dead by 30, which, by the way, on the 19th of April will be my 30th birthday, so I'm going to celebrate because I made it. I'm Superman. It's like everybody tells me I'm Superman. I accomplished everything. You know, all I needed was somebody to tug on my cape, and I did it. But 311 pounds losing, and it wasn't hard. I'm going to tell you the three main ways that I lost this weight. And no, there's a lot of people who thought maybe it was because of drugs. It wasn't because of drugs, so I'm just putting that out there now. Believe it or not, there was a lot of people who thought that it was because I was doing crack, cocaine, or whatever other drug you could do to make you lose weight. Number one, you don't make excuses. You don't sit there and say, "Oh, it's raining today, I'm not going to do it." Grab an umbrella and go. "Oh, it's snowing today, it's cold." Bundle up, put some boots on, go out there and walk. And number two, other than don't make any excuses, don't look in the mirror, because you're never going to be happy with what you see. Go by how you feel. My mom told me that. Go by what makes you feel good. Don't care about what everybody else says. Don't care about what the mirror makes you look like. You have to be comfortable with yourself before you can be comfortable with what everybody else is going to tell you. And number three, have a positive support system that's willing to help you. Luckily for me, I had a mother and a father and a brother who, whether I gained a pound, whether I lost a pound, patted me on the back and told me it's going to be okay. And the looks on their face when they saw that I was healthy meant more to me, because I knew that they weren't going to have to say goodbye to me. It's been a great journey. I'm still continuing to lose weight. My brother bought me this jersey. I remember Christmas of 2012. He came and told me that if I lost the weight, he'd buy me this jersey. And then I was told, he never told me this, but he went downstairs and told my mom when she asked him, "John, you do realize how expensive those jerseys are?" He told my mom, "Mom, do you really think he's going to be able to lose that weight?" And Christmas that year, I opened this jersey up, and it was one of the best gifts I ever gotten. And it was because I busted my butt to get it. You know, I didn't make excuses. If it rained, I walked. If it was cold, I walked. I did everything I could. My doctor has been wanting to take a picture with me, put me in a medical journal, talking about my weight loss, talking about how it is possible for somebody to do it other than having a surgery or anything like that. Just straight willpower, the will to succeed, the will to want to do it, and I did it. You know, it was hard. It was one of the hardest things I ever had to do. I had to give up a lot of the things that I enjoyed. You know, pop, chocolate, a lot of the things that I enjoyed, I had to give up on a full-time basis. I'm slowly able to work them in now, but I had to give those things up. I don't regret anything in my life. The funny thing about this is the kids that used to tease me in school for being big, you know, for what it's worth, I thank them. For the ones who hated on me, I thank them. Because every step I took, them making fun of me kept playing in my head, kept playing in my ear. Made me realize that I needed to do this because they were right. I was fat. I was a big kid. But every step I took made me realize that they were wrong. That is what I was at the time, but that wasn't who I am. I'm Josh Butcher, and I'm somebody who can achieve everything. So this is my video about my weight loss. My next video I'm going to post is probably going to be sad for a few people, but I'm going to post the video of my accident that happened in July of last year. So I hope you like this video. I hope that my tips inspired you. If you have any more tips that you want, I will feel free. But remember, don't make excuses. Don't look in the mirror. And take that first step and believe in yourself. The symbol that I wear around my neck, the Superman symbol, you'll find out more about it, why I wear this every day. But I love you all. You're all my inspiration. And I'll post another video here very shortly. Peace.